It's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
The iconic Omega Speedmaster Moonwatch has just been shaken up.
Human sacrifice, dogs and cats living together, mass hysteria.
Partnership with Swatch has created the Moonswatch. So, what do we think of this? Well, judging from the internet and other YouTube videos, it's causing quite a stir, a bit polarizing. Some love it, some don't. I tend to think that it's going to be a good thing overall for the industry. I think it's going to bring a lot of people into the hobby of horology and watch collecting and watch appreciation that could otherwise not afford to get into a higher end brand like Omega. I think it's going to introduce a lot of younger collectors to the brand and to other higher end brands, and to give them something to aspire to. These watches were created in conjunction with Omega. Obviously, they're meant to reflect the original Speedmaster Moonwatch. They are detailed to the planets and sun and the moon, so they each have a unique theme. Quartz movement, of course, for a retail of $260. We're not going to get Swiss-made horology here, but for what they are, I think they're going to be a good entry-level way for people to get into this hobby, to appreciate timepieces, to bring in new folks, like I said. We're looking at a Velcro strap, similar to the material made out of spacesuits, are kind of made out of bioceramic case. I'm going to let you take a look at the models and enjoy, and we'll come back in the end to wrap it up. There's the lineup. Leave your favorites in the comments below. Interested to see what people think. Kind of leaning towards Mercury myself. That's pretty sharp. I think Mars is going to be a hit too. A lot of people are talking about that one. So as you can see here, the battery covers are a rendition of the respective planets. I think they are actual NASA images rendered onto these. Pretty interesting little fun fact there for you. So real quick, these are not Speedmasters. These are not high-end Swiss handcrafted timepieces. These are meant to be fun. I don't believe this will bring down Omega's brand, as some are speculating. If you do go into these thinking they're a Speedmaster, then of course you're going to be disappointed. This is a fun take on a legendary watch, and it should be enjoyed as such. It's a great weekend beach hiking kind of watch. It makes you smile when you look at it. I own a Speedmaster, and I fully intend to get one or more of these and expect to appreciate it for what it is. Just because you may be fortunate enough to afford $10, $20, $30,000 high-end watches doesn't mean you can't throw a few fun pieces in your collection. This is a great collaboration. I'm looking forward to getting mine and doing a review on the channel as soon as possible. So only available in select Swatch stores as of March 26th, limited to 2 per customer. I don't know if these will be a limited production run or not. Hopefully not. Hopefully plenty of people will have an opportunity to get in on these if they would like. We already have enough issues with Rolex boutiques and not being able to buy a watch in there. So hopefully people have fun with these. I'm looking forward to it. And I just want to take a second and thank everybody for watching. First video on a new channel. I apologize for the atrocious audio. I'm getting a new mic. And thank you again for watching.